Go.
All right, let's see. I actually don't know. Does it show you that we're live?
It says on air for me.
Okay.
And like a live counter top left.
Okay, cool. All right. So, hi
I can
guys.
see the
Sorry,
chat now too, which is nice.
Oh, that is nice. So, guys, we have a new setup here, obviously. So, thanks for being patient. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is Mogul Moves Weekly. I'm the host, Luigi. This is Josh. Say hi, Josh.
Hello.
All right, let's get into it. So, we have it's a lot less of a quiet weekend this weekend. I think we're starting to gear up towards the Wuthering Heights hype of it all. Talk to us about what's coming out this weekend, Josh.
Yeah, I'm curious how much, we know that it does. I'm curious how much Super Bowl will affect the weekend. It kind of seems like the releases were kind of staged around the Super Bowl a little bit. So nothing too massive this weekend. A lot of kind of smallish sized releases. Dracula is coming. The latest numbers I'm seeing are around 4.5 million. Solo Mio from Angel Studios should do around 4. The Strangers Chapter 3 at 4.4. And I haven't seen any numbers for Whistle yet. I'm guessing it'll probably be in the like 1 to 1.5 range if I haven't seen any numbers yet. But curious how that'll do. I haven't heard too much about that one.
Is it from the same people? Is it A24? No. Am I wrong about that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. It kind of gives off the tone of the trailer. Kind of reminds me of what was that movie with the hand, where you're like, "Don't touch the hand," because it will like.
Yeah, that's A24, right?
Yeah. I did see some interesting marketing for Strangers Chapter 3. The studio that made people do a 3K race, and during the race they were being chased by the characters from the Strangers. And so in order to watch the movie, like to be part of the screening, you had to like complete/finish the race.
Interesting.
It's very like Universal Studios, like the Horror Nights at Universal Studios. That's what it kind of seemed like to me.
The production company for this is No Trace Camping and Wild Atlantic Pictures, distributed by Elevation Pictures. So nothing I'm super familiar with, but
is that for Whistle?
We shall see. Yeah, Whistle.
Hmm.
Yeah, so a couple smaller releases this week. It seems like the holdovers will probably hold at 1 and 2. Send Help and Iron Lung, both, as we talked about, overperforming last weekend. Avatar and Zootopia should still be in the mix in the top 10. Melania will probably be in the top 10. And then Mercy and Housemaid should be in the mix as well.
Sick. Okay. I just realized I don't have my background on. Oops. Don't dox me, guys. All right, moving on. We have our top buys, our top earns, our top sells of the week. Talk to us about this. I know there's been some movement definitely from last week. And it all kind of like tracks with what we thought,
Yeah, I think the story has kind of been the same all through January for buys and sells. People kind of leaning into the new upcoming releases. Wuthering Heights has been in the mix. Obviously, that's approaching next weekend. And Mario Galaxy and Scream 7 kind of the big future releases that we're kind of on the cusp of. We've seen Hoppers in the mix there. People clearing out old inventory. Wicked is still the top one that people are dropping from their rosters. I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's or SpongeBob were there, so we were seeing like The Running Man. It's now kind of moving forward into those like December releases. People are kind of clearing out their December inventory. And top burners, 1 and 3, not too surprising. Send Help is what I would have expected in the top burner spot. It had a strong weekend and kind of overperforming. Shelter had a decent opening. The Housemaid, I was kind of surprised to see still in the top earner spot for this past weekend, but I guess we shouldn't be surprised. It's been one of the bigger movie stories of the last couple months.
Yeah. Shelter, is that the Jason Statham one? Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
that's the Statham movie. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. I'm surprised Iron Lung was not in the mix
Yeah.
for top earners. Uh, I'm
You guys
curious
are
if it was.
sleeping. You guys are sleeping on Iron Lung.
Yeah, it must have been top five, but that is one that feels like a kind of an overperformer.
Definitely, definitely. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on those. Things will definitely start to change the next couple weeks, definitely after the Super Bowl. All right,
Yeah.
our next segment, trailer hype. We have some new trailers releasing this week leading up to the Super Bowl. A bunch of them are going to have actual spots at the Super Bowl, which we covered on Monday. But I wanted to cover this one, Exit It, because I'm excited about it. This film is essentially like a psychological thriller. It's an adaptation of, I believe, a novel that then turned into a movie. This It looks really cool. It's like very kind of like psychological, scary thriller about and like set in like a subway station almost. But the whole thing is that this guy is like almost like going through the different circles of hell, and like in order to get out, he needs to find exit eight. I
I
love a
don't
foreign
know.
Japanese film.
I don't know this director from their directorial work. Like their past two movies were 100 Flowers and Duality. Duality was a short, which I don't know, but they have like a long production track record with some like really big animated releases.
Hmm.
Like I don't know if you ever saw Your Name, but it
Mm-mm.
was like, I mean, it was kind of like a global anime movie phenomenon. It was massive in Japan. I think probably some of the anime release records from last year were breaking that as a record. Your
Oh,
Name,
nice. Okay.
Weathering with You, Suzume. So he's tied to some pretty big movies. This kind of feels like a potential like directorial breakout. So definitely one to keep an eye on.
Oh, I didn't. So here's part of the plot. I'm going to read it. While in the subway, the lost man receives a call from his ex girlfriend informing him that she is pregnant with his child and asking him
Hmm.
what to do.
The stakes are high.
Yes, clearly. I'm like, there's only really two things you can do, bud. Like, you kind of got you pick one or the other, you know. Here's the next trailer that came out this week. Fuse. It features Theo James. You might know him from The White Lotus, as well as Aaron Taylor Johnson, who I don't know if have you been seeing his stuff, like his red carpet stuff. Like I saw a bunch of him. He was at like the Grammys. He was at the Golden Globes, and he like is making this insane face that I can't even describe. Like I'll. It's like, do you know the like meme that's like handsome Squidward?
Yeah.
It's that. It like
He's
literally is
doing.
that.
Does it seem purposeful or
I don't know.
accidental?
It seems crazy. I'm like, he needs to like just relax his face. Just needs to like slap him up a little bit. Anyway, this movie is about it's a heist movie, but the whole idea behind the heist is that there is an undetonated World War II explosive that serves as a distraction for the perfect heist. So if you're into that,
Classic.
classic, of course. There's so many undetonated World War II explosive movies. Like I love that genre.
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
Uh,
next up we have the movie. This is a little slow. Oh, here we go. The movie Project Hail Mary, one I'm personally really excited for. I'm ready for Ryan Gosling to be back. Like I had a lot of sort of post Barbie. There's like pre Barbie, post Barbie, right? Like pre Barbie, I was kind of like, all right, Ryan, I'm done. I don't need to see you for a while, but I'm ready for him to come back. He is, just like such a great movie star. And this movie, which is based also on a novel, is apparently really, really good slash is going to be really popular, I can tell.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling's just in a lot of movies that I love, so, uh, always have an eye on him. Did you ever see The Fall Guy?
I did. I didn't love that movie.
I didn't see it. It didn't beckon me in.
Yeah. It was
That's the
I
only thing
watched it
he's done
on an
since Barbie.
exactly. And so that's why I'm ready for him to be back in, like, a successful movie. I watched that on an airplane, I think I fell asleep.
How do you feel about The Martian?
The movie?
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. I love it.
It's the same the guy who wrote the book, Hail Mary, is the same as The Martian, right? I'm pretty sure I have that right.
He's definitely yeah, he's a prolific writer. Um,
I don't think it's tied through filmography. I think it's just tied through um, the writer. I'm curious, like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
if the tone will be similar. Um, but yeah, obviously one of the more exciting releases for 2026.
Yeah, Andy Weir. I mean, yeah, essentially this is like he's like a biology teacher. He wakes up on a spacecraft, excuse me, a spacecraft with amnesia. Hijinks ensue. So I mean, there's no what's there not to like, and it's Ryan Gosling and his like bicep here. So I'm into
Beautiful.
it.
Yeah, I have to imagine this is probably one of the bigger, if there's like a backlog of books that people were waiting for film
Hmm.
adaptations of, I think this is one of them. Like everyone who reads that book just says it's amazing.
And I think too, it was supposed to come out. Like I want to say it was supposed to come out in 2026. It definitely premiered or like premiered at one of the film festivals this year, and
Mhm.
so they, for whatever reason, they delayed its premiere. Um, but I'm excited for that one. Next up, not a trailer, but interesting. Like it honestly is a trailer in my opinion. I'm like I would watch this movie. It is a Super Bowl ad with Squarespace featuring Emma Watt. Oh God, I do this all the time. See the Emmas. Emma Stone. Emma Stone and Yorgos Lanthimos directed it. He directed two Super Bowl commercials. I'm like, you know what? Get the bag, bud. Get the bag. But this one is like if you watch it, it's very like black and white, like kind of film noir style. And there's no dialogue in the commercial. It's just emotion. It's just facial expressions. But basically, it's the story of an unavailable web domain. What happens to Emma Stone and when EmmaStone.com is not available, which I think is genius because there's like a little bit of humor. It's like a little bizarre. I kind of love it. I wonder how much
It
they got paid
says
for that.
the is like is the full commercial out? All I'm seeing is 9 days ago a 16-second trailer. So does that mean we're gonna get more, or is the full thing already released?
I think the full thing's released. I just watched like a 1 minute trailer of it, like right before this. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, yeah. This is
Maybe
a
it's not
minute
on.
and 30 seconds. Which is an interesting thing, right? Like, why do it before the actual Super Bowl? I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to hype it up. I would assume you'd want to premiere it at the Super Bowl, and then um, like it would run after that. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe they're like they can get views online, and that's probably it. It's like cumulative views, so they get a bunch of views online at first for premieres online, and then you get whatever the trailer views are or the views from the Super Bowl, versus like everyone kind of watches it at the same time. I don't know. Anyway,
And this one is for Squarespace,
yeah, hmm
and he's also doing one for like Grubhub too, right?
yeah. Grubhub or it's one of the food. It's not DoorDash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. It's Grubhub. That one has a teaser. That one hasn't come out yet. Or maybe it has.
It says George Clooney is in it. I don't know if we've talked about that yet. Did you know that?
No, no, I didn't. All right, good to know. I'm seeing the teaser, but I'm not seeing the actual ad.
Well, if
Anyway,
you're a
you guys,
Yorgos fan, then lots to look forward to in the
I
Super
know,
Bowl this
right?
year. I'm curious how heavy the crossover is between uh, NFL fans and Yorgos fans.
I know. Who knows? That one's a tough one. I'm like, geez, I don't know if there's a ton of crossover there, but maybe they're just trying to reach a specific audience. All right, let's move on. So we got a couple of polls I wanted to cover from Mogul. Again, if you guys haven't joined Mogul yet to play, it's free to play. There's a 100K prize pool. You can go to mogulgame.moviepass.com. The first poll I wanted to cover here was about the Oscars. Which film will win the Best Original Screenplay at the 2026 Oscars, which we haven't covered yet. Majority 40% of you guys think Sinners is going to win this category. I would love that because I do think it was, in my opinion, of all these nominees, like the most interesting screenplay. But the Academy may disagree with us, guys. I don't know. We'll see.
This is an interesting one. I mean, I think like you could make a case for almost all of these. Um, to me, it would be between Sinners and Marty Supreme, I would think. I really just don't know that much about Blue Moon.
Me neither. What is that even? Is that the one with Ethan Hawke?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is. I can't imagine that one's gonna. I don't think it didn't win anything at the Golden Globes. That's usually kind of the same track always that it works on, right? What won this during the Golden Globes? Sentimental Value or Hamnet?
I don't remember.
Best original screenplay.
Like
Golden Globes 2020.
in my mind, Marty Supreme would be the favorite, but I kind of, in a sense, like I feel like the Sinners screenplay is cleaner. Like it's so well written, it's so tight. Marty Supreme, I think, is not necessarily carried by the like writing and screenplay as much as it is the actors.
Oh, for the Golden Globes, the best screenplay. It's best screenplay, and at the Oscars, it's adapted versus original.
That's right.
And the best screenplay was One Battle After Another, but that was adapted. So I honestly think Sinners has a really good chance of winning.
I would agree. I think if there's like any like upset category that Sinners could kind of pull through on, this would be one of them.
Yeah, and I hope
Curious
so
what
because
the Vegas odds are.
Oh yeah, check. I just love Ryan Coogler. He's just so cool.
Yeah.
Anything
Sinners is the favorite.
Oh, there you go.
By like a pretty good margin. Minus 370 Sinners, and then it was just an accident and Marty Supreme at 2 and 3.
Nice. Okay. Amazing. Cool. All right. So next one, will the 2026 domestic box office surpass 9 billion? Most of you say yes, 73%, 27% say no. We didn't hit it this year, but there are so many like huge releases. I feel like Marvel is coming back. There's Toy Story 5. Like, I really do feel like there's going to be, we're going to hit it. There's more hits this year than there was last year.
Yeah, some big ones. Yeah, we obviously have Christopher Nolan, The Odyssey. What was the one we were talking about release? Odyssey. What was the one we were talking about releasing the same weekend as Doomsday?
Dune.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like,
yeah. If you're not betting the over on those three.
I know, right? So that'll be awesome for the industry, which will be good kind of pre what happens to the WB. Yeah, I have faith in our industry that this will happen.
Do you remember what was the number we were kind of tracking towards for 2025? Do you know what the final number was?
It was like just under by like 800K or something like that.
That's right. Yeah.
Like we needed or maybe it was more. Sorry, wait. No, it was more. It was like in the millions. Let's look. This has just become a research hour.
It looks like 8.7 billion.
Yeah, so 3 mil. Right? Is that right? Did I do that right?
Yeah. No, 300.
No, 300 mil. Oh, okay, that's a lot. But I mean, that's like 3 huge movies, right? So I definitely
I
think
think
it's
so. Of
possible.
the top, like I'm
We're
looking at
tracking
the
we're tracking like 14% over last year already. I think something like that. Gretchen had said that the other day, our COO.
top grossing movie of 2025 was the Minecraft movie. Is that
Yeah,
right? That's kind of
yeah,
like
that's
crazy to
right.
me.
I
Um,
know. I know, I thought it would be Inside Out too.
Lilo and Stitch, Superman, Jurassic World Rebirth,
Or
Zootopia
sorry,
2. Yeah, like
Zootopia. Zootopia was what I thought it was gonna be.
um
Yeah,
yeah, I feel
Minecraft.
like yeah,
I
I feel
think
like a
Mario and
lot of big
Minecraft
releases
probably I bet you Mario and Minecraft will probably be neck and neck, like, the doomsday of it all will definitely, which will happen around Christmas, will definitely surpass Wicked plus Marty Supreme.
for
You
sure.
know, we have the Odyssey coming out. There's a lot. There's a lot
Yeah, I guess
there, and I
the
think
only catch would be a December release kind of uh, is going to run into January, a lot of those numbers. So, like, does it do
that's
enough
true.
volume before the year ends? But I think it will. I feel like both those movies are going to be crazy.
I know. I'm personally really excited, which says a lot. I wasn't this excited. I wasn't that excited for anything last year.
No,
Like
I think yeah,
that could definitely
all
be
three of
above and
those
normal.
surpass like anything in the top 10 in terms of anticipation for me, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, if you guys want to weigh in, you can head to mogulgame.moviepass.com. It's free to play. Like I said, 100K prize pool. The season ends Memorial Day weekend. That's the 26th of May. So get in there, get to playing, and we will see you on Monday.
Thank you, everyone. See ya.
I think we just close out.